What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another video. And as you can see by the title, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the possibility of the Cleveland Browns going out and acquiring Patriots cornerback Stephon Gilmore. Now, you hear that and you're probably thinking, Crazy Dog, there's no way the Browns would be able to go out and acquire a star like Stephon Gilmore, right? Well, all I'm going to say to that is don't doubt Andrew Berry. That and the fact that I believe the Patriots are actually trying to trade Stephon Gilmore. And knowing Andrew Berry, he would be the one to come calling and he would be able to make a deal that would land us one of the best cornerbacks when healthy in the NFL. I mean, you look at what Stephon Gilmore did in 2019, and all I'm going to say is you put that guy in this secondary with Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams, Grant Delpit, and Ronnie Harrison, well, damn. And then let's say Andrew Berry swings big for an edge rusher. Let's say he goes out and somehow gets Von Miller. Obviously, that's total dream world. I think more realistically, I think it would be Yannick Ngakoue because we were very interested in him last year. And I mean, it just seems like it would make sense for us. I mean, I could see us going after Bud Dupree too, but I think just the fact that we were so interested in Yannick last year when he was available via trade, I think we go out and try to sign him. Now, in this scenario, let's say we sign Yannick, put him across from Miles. So you have two dynamic pass rushers. You have Gilmore and Ward out wide at corner. You have Greedy in the slot. And then at safety, you have Delpit, Harrison. And let's say we draft one or something. I don't know. All of a sudden, your secondary is elite and you got one hell of a pass rush. That's the recipe for a dominant defense right there. Now, you may be wondering, what would it take to acquire Stephon Gilmore? Well, I've seen articles that have us sending a couple draft picks. I mean, I saw one last night from Bleacher Report that had us sending a second rounder in the 2021 draft to the Patriots for Gilmore. And I would not be surprised if the Browns sent David Njoku to the Patriots for Gilmore because I'm sure they need a tight end. And obviously, David Njoku has low-key wanted out for a little while. Although, I will say, he did kind of take back his trade request last year. After he got some playing time and he experienced a crap ton of winning, more winning than I think he's experienced in a while. Of course, he was our number 3 tight end behind Harrison Bryant and Austin Hooper, but when he was on the field, he didn't look good. He didn't look like Stonehands Njoku or Ndropku, as I called him for a while there. He didn't really look like the old Ndropku. Like, he was actually catching passes, and he looked good. He looked good. He took advantage of the playing time. I mean, it would be sad if we traded him, but if it was for Gilmore, that would be awesome. Now, another name that I've heard connected to the Browns via trade, and this one kind of got me a little bit, is Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah. I think I did like an article review a while back talking about him as a possible target via trade. Now, the only reason why he's even talked about is the fact that the Saints are low-key in cap hell and they need to alleviate cap space, especially because they just tagged Marcus Williams out of nowhere. So they got to find the cap space to actually facilitate that tag. So that's where he comes in. And you look at Marshawn Lattimore's stats. I mean, he's 24 years old. He'll be turning 25 in May. And over his 4-year career, he's made the Pro Bowl 3 out of the 4 years. And sure, he's missed, 5 games? 3 games in 2017. And then, 7 games. He missed 2 in 2019, and then he missed 2 this past season. But when he's played, he's started. Now, if you put Lattimore in our secondary, same thing. I mean, you'd have a dominant secondary, Now, of course, I highly doubt the Saints would get rid of Lattimore because Lattimore is one of their cornerstone players. And it would take a pretty big haul, I think, to get him. Yeah, I don't think it would just take Njoku or a couple draft picks. It would take a little bit to take him. But yeah, I think the Saints are doing just fine and, finding the cap space, you know, especially because Drew Brees is, I believe, going to retire at some point. So that cap will come off. But, it would be awesome to get Lattimore. But I think the more attainable guy is definitely Gilmore. Now, a quick look at Gilmore's stats here. Let me see if I got it right here. There it is. You look at Gilmore's stats and his background information. Of course, he's 30 years old. He'll be turning 31 in September. That's probably the most iffy thing. Like, he doesn't necessarily fit the Barry mold, Of course, he was selected out of South Carolina with the 10th pick in 2012 by the Bills. And his cap number is a little high. And then, of course, you look at how he's done over the years. 2019, he was one of the best corners in the league, if not the best corner in the league. And then this past season, he fell off a little bit. And it didn't really help that he did get hurt. Only played in 11 games, but he did start all 11. The last time I believe he actually missed a game, or he didn't start a game, was 2013. Yeah. 2013, played in 11 games, started 9. Ever since, he's missed games, but in all the games that he's played in, he started. That's pretty good. Yeah. With New England, he's made 2 Pro Bowls, and he's been a first-team All-Pro 3 Pro Bowls, 2 first-team All-Pros. That little asterisk is very hard to see, But, yeah. You add Gilmore to this team, that would be awesome. I'm sure it'd probably take a little bit of restructuring to make his contract work. But, yeah. Do I think this happens? It wouldn't surprise me knowing Andrew Berry. But I do think Andrew Berry will try anything to help solidify this defense, especially in the secondary, because as you saw last year, mainly thanks to injuries, our secondary struggled. Yeah, our secondary struggled. There was times where we were using freaking practice squad level players, Robert Jackson, Tavier Thomas. They were getting legit playing time, like late in the season. Like, bro, that's crazy. Greedy missed the entire year, and thank God he has been cleared because I cannot wait to see him on the field. And then Delpit, hopefully he'll have a fully healthy season. I've heard he's looking good in his attempt at a return from another major injury. He's been injured a couple times, mainly like in college, like ankle injuries, but this was a serious one. Would I be surprised if he looked a little rusty? No. It may take him a full year to really get back into the swing of things. The dude literally had no playing, he didn't play at all. He and Greedy did not touch the field at all in the regular season because they were both hurt. I think on the same day in training camp, they both got hurt. Bro, what was up with LSU players last year getting hurt on our team? Damn. Freaking Greedy got hurt. Delpit got hurt. Odell got hurt. All out for the year. Bruh. Jarvis had, broken ribs or something, but he played through it because he's a boss. Damn. Jacob Phillips got hurt too. Bro. It's like the gods just trying to tell us something? Don't bring in LSU players? For real. Dang. And then, of course, you look at the college ranks, like LSU, the whole scandal thing going on right now. I'm not going to talk about that, but not to mention their team wasn't really that good this year. Oh, my God, it's all over the place with LSU. Damn. I guess it's because I called us LSU North, and the little crap that was going on with LSU kind of spread over here because we were classified as LSU North because of all the LSU players we have. But hopefully everybody has a good, healthy season for us this year. especially because with what I'm seeing from Odell. Woo, I can't wait. Can't wait to see Odell and Delpit, freaking Greedy, and all those guys on the field again. And then, of course, we'll see what we do in the draft. I got a bold prediction for you. All right, for the draft this year. The Browns will draft an LSU player again this year. Watch. I would not be shocked if they drafted another LSU player. I'm going to have to look up some LSU players that are eligible for the draft. Maybe Jabril Cox or something. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. But in regards to this video, would I be surprised if we pulled off a trade for Stephon Gilmore? No. I mean, I've heard that he could be traded. I mean, I've heard the Patriots wanted to trade him for a little while now. And of course, I heard the Browns were talking to the Patriots last year about a possible trade, but nothing materialized. Otherwise, he would have been here by now. Knowing Andrew Berry, he gets what he wants, because he's Andrew Berry. I think Andrew Berry would be able to pull off this kind of trade. Just the way he is, But we'll see what happens. It's going to be a fun off season. Of course, legal tampering starts on Monday, I believe at noon. I will not be streaming, but I will be making videos with whatever news or rumors or signings that happen. I'll be making a video for it. So, yeah, tomorrow's already my final free agent target video of the year, as I'll be talking about 5 more free agents that the Browns could sign starting Monday. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Shout out to everybody. I'm Crazy Dog at 99. Let's go Browns, and I'm out.